Hey guys, today I'm making some blackened salmon, so I thought I'll show you what I do. For this, you'll take some Old Bay
No.
seasoning, some Old Bay seasoning,
You know.
put a generous amount in a
Okay,
mixing
you
bowl,
guys.
just like so.
You want to have a good amount.
A generous amount, because you really want your salmon to be really seasoned so you could taste your seasoning after you cook it. Some good old paprika. Despite the level for this paprika will depend on your tolerance for spices, so this is completely up to you. Some chili powder, again with your spice level tolerance. Some blackened seasoning. I'm sorry the camera cut that out of focus, but I got this from my local grocery store. I'm going to add in a little bit more in there just to make it a little more blackened, because after all, we are making blackened seasoning. I mean blackened salmon, guys. Some garlic powder. A good amount is recommended. Some Cajun seasoning. Again, I apologize for the camera focus. Mix all your spices together. Adding some good black pepper. Mix it again until everything is combined. Just mix, mix, mix. Now we are going to add some lemon juice in this, just so I want to have for this to have a little kick. So we go to razzle dazzle. Just add on your lemon juice. Mix, mix. Adding some more of the lemon juice just until you get a good consistency. Mix everything together. Mix, 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 mix. And this is what our seasoning looks like. We're gonna set that to the side. And now we are taking our salmon and adding some olive oil and just massage it onto the salmon just so our seasoning could stick. Brush that on there. Or you could also use your hands, but just make sure to wash your hands first, and you could massage your salmon with some oil or some melted butter. Flip it, adding some more of the oil, and we're going to do the same thing and massage it onto the skin. Flip it again, flip the other one, add in your oil, and you do the same thing to the other side. Flip it back on the skin. And now we are getting ready to add in our seasoning. And after that, you're going to take your brush again and you're going to just pack it all on there while making sure every little bit of corner has seasoning in there and it's really packed onto your salmon. Just brush, brush, brush while covering every little itty bit of the salmon. Do the same thing for the other one. You can feel free to use your hands here too, or you could just use a brush like I have. If you're using your hands, please make sure that your hands are clean. Keep on brushing it in there, making sure the seasoning is getting into everything. And after that, you're going to flip your salmon onto the skin and adding some seasoning on that also, because you want the seasoning on both sides of your salmon, not just one side. Adding your seasoning. Brush it again just like you did with the meat side, while making sure everything is coated with the seasoning. Brush, 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 getting every bit well seasoned. Flip it again and brush it over. Flip the other salmon and do the same thing again. Brush, brush, brush. Remember, we are coating every bit of the salmon with the seasoning. Keep brushing until you see everything has seasoning in it. Brush, brush, brush. You can flip it back on its side now and add the remainder of your seasoning if you still have some left in your mixing bowl, because you can never have too much seasoning, I promise you that. Then we are going to move to the oven. Now in our pan, we have some oil and we've added a tablespoon of butter. We are melting that all together. We don't want the butter to burn into the pan. Our heat is on medium high, because we don't want the butter to burn now. And you're going to put your salmon into the butter, your skin side first, and you're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes. Once your butter is ready, you're going to do that. Now our butter looks about done. We are going to adding our salmon. 3 minutes on the skin side. It's so beautiful already. So it's been 3 minutes. Now we flip our salmon over and we're going to cook this side for about 4 minutes. I've gone ahead and added some more butter and a fresh thyme just because I'm going to get some more aroma and the butter just to cook it a little bit faster and make the salmon a little bit moist. Now that our salmon is almost done, it's been about 4 minutes. I'm just flipping it to the side and make sure that everywhere it gets a little bit of the butter and put it in there, shaking it some more. And voila, your salmon is done. Thank you for watching.